Donald Trump just issue a presidential pardon for the founder of Binance. Welcome back, folks. Time to catch up with the market on SoSoValue Crypto Daily. Let's dive right into the numbers, and what a beautiful sight it is. The market is looking green today. In the last 24 hours, the total crypto market cap has bounced back nicely, climbing 1.87% to a whopping $3.8 trillion. Bitcoin is leading the charge, up 2.4% and trading at $110,500. Not to be outdone, Ethereum is up 1.5%, sitting pretty at $3,870. The real star of the show today? The CeFi sector, which absolutely blasted off with nearly 5% growth. In fact, almost every single sector saw healthy gains in the 2 to 4% range. It looks like the risk appetite is back and investors are feeling confident again, piling into the big assets and centralized finance platforms. You love to see it. All right, buckle up, because our top story today is an absolute bombshell. You are not going to believe this. According to a report from the Wall Street Journal, U.S. President Donald Trump has reportedly issued a presidential pardon for none other than Binance founder Changpeng Zhao, or CZ. Wow! Just wow! Let that sink in. Remember, CZ had pleaded guilty to failing to implement proper anti-money laundering controls. He stepped down as CEO late last year and was facing a 4-month prison sentence, while Binance paid a staggering $4 billion in fines. Now, the White House press secretary is saying Trump exercised his constitutional authority, framing this as a symbolic end to what they're calling the Biden administration's war on crypto. CZ himself hit social media to express his gratitude and even pledged to help the U.S. become a global crypto hub. This is more than just one man's legal troubles ending. This is a massive political signal that is sending waves of pure optimism through the entire industry. What a wild turn of events. And the good news for adoption just keeps rolling in. The institutional floodgates are creaking open even wider. U.S. asset management giant Rowe Price has officially filed an application for an actively managed crypto ETF. We're not just talking about a simple Bitcoin fund here. Rowe Price is one of the top 5 active fund managers in the U.S., and they plan to hold between 5 and 15 different digital assets. The list includes the heavy hitters like BTC and ETH, but also SOL, XRP, ADA, AVAX, and even Doge and SHIB. When a legacy player this big wants to actively trade a whole basket of crypto, it adds another huge layer of legitimacy and could bring some serious capital into our space. Okay, now let's talk about the not-so-great side of the market, because it's important to stay grounded. A new class action lawsuit is making waves, accusing Benjamin Chao, Meteora founder, of orchestrating fraudulent meme coin schemes. The tokens in question are Melania and Libra. The lawsuit alleges that public figures like First Lady Melania Trump and Argentine President Javier Milei were just used for publicity without any direct involvement, a classic pump-and-dump setup. And the results were brutal. Both tokens saw their prices collapse by over 90% after launch. But here's the crazy twist. On-chain data shows that addresses linked to the Trump team were significant recipients of the Meteora airdrop, and they cashed out over $4.2 million in MET tokens, moving them to OKX. It's a messy situation and a good reminder to be incredibly careful out there, especially with meme coins. Finally, let's shift gears to the Solana ecosystem. Solmate, a NASDAQ-listed company with the ticker SLMT, just gave some big updates. They're testing out their new validator setup using SOL they bought at historically low prices. Smart move. They're also actively on the hunt for companies to acquire within the Solana ecosystem, and just closed a new round of financing. The market liked what it heard. The stock jumped as much as 50% during the day before closing up 36%. It's still below its recent highs, which tells me investors are excited but still a little cautious. Definitely a company to keep an eye on if you're bullish on Solana's future. That's a wrap for today's update. Catch you tomorrow, same time, same place. Cut through the chaos. Focus on what drives the crypto market. Stay on top of crypto research, all in one place at SoSoValue.com.